somebody loses, what are the two topics you normally bring up with a kid after he's got it? What's one thing you might bring up? What's that? Mistakes, all right? Something for him to improve on. So what might be that second piece? Say it again. Things he did well. As a coach, you realize that no match is perfect. Perfection is not going to exist. How many people here have wrestled a perfect wrestling match? Not one mistake. Wrestling is not a sport where perfection is going to happen. Athletes don't know that though. They're so stuck in their head. They're so stuck in their limited experience. You guys have probably been in the sport for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You've seen guys develop over and over again. For a wrestler that's 14 years old, they're basically just a baby. They don't know very much, right? So for them, a loss is a huge deal. They let that control the way they think about themselves, control the confidence that they take to the match, right? So one of the things that we like to work with teams and individuals on is evaluating matches objectively, right? How many of you have had a kid lose a match and they come off and they say something like, that was terrible, right? How many have had somebody come off a match, not actually wrestle well, but still win and think that everything's blue sky and apple pie, right? They're not able to accurately decide, how did I wrestle, right? They try to take it as either it's a win or it's a loss. And that binary thinking is so focused on outcomes that developing athletes lose their confidence right when they're getting in the swing of things. Guys that are fighting for titles, they lose one at some point in the year, and that totally throws them off course. So starting to work your team culture into the fact that you are focused on progress, you're focused on improvement, you're focused on wrestling well rather than just winning and losing. It's going to be really significant for your team and athletes' growth. Right? So there's some simple criteria we can break it down. Right? First thing we always start off when we talk about competition is pre-match routines. Right? A pre-match routine should be something you do every single time. Right? Do I got any math teachers in the audience? Social studies teachers. Right? A little more common. Well, I like to think about your pre-match routine as kind of like an algebra equation. Right? If I have two variables in a math problem, it's going to be more difficult to solve than if I just have one. Having a pre-match routine that you do every single time is going to help you go into that match knowing you're physically and mentally ready to go. So that's the first thing we look at. If you wrestled poorly or if you wrestled great, how was your pre-match routine? Did you go through all the things you normally do? All right? Number two, neutral position. What are some objective criteria that you guys can use to determine how a guy wrestled in the neutral position? What's that? Takedowns, all right? Look at how many points he scored. All right, that's a good one. What else? There's three we like to focus on. Did you? What's that? Stall calls. Stall calls? Stall calls. Stall calls, all right? Maybe look at if they're stalling. We will hit on that criteria. Number one, did you draw first blood? Right? Did you take the first shot? Right? If you were the aggressive wrestler, you are putting the match into your power. Right? I always tell guys, aggression and offense are important because you can practice your offensive shot more than you can practice the defense to whatever they're going to be good at. Realistically, there's probably going to be 5 to 7 really common attacks that other wrestlers use. I don't know which one of those you're going to try. So it's going to be hard for me to get more reps in the defense to that than I can get reps for my own offense. Right? So pull the trigger first and take the first shot. Number two, several full shot attempts. How many of you guys watch wrestlers match after match, wrestle defensively, and guess what? Not improve on their feet. Right? How many of you have somebody like that on your team? Probably every single one. Right? Number three, moving forward the whole match. So talking about like stalling, right? If I don't necessarily have to be running at that guy, but engaging my opponent the entire time I'm wrestling him on my feet is going to help me continue to improve and wrestle well. Right? Position. Did you make the first move? If you're not moving first, you are reacting. Number two, am I trying to pin and turn or am I just trying to ride it? Right? I think Coach Humphreys said it really well. If I put into a guy to his back or putting him in a broke down position off a takedown, he's not thinking about escaping. He's got to first think about how to not get scored on, and two, how to do those things. So by me trying to turn and pin you rather than just ride, you're 2 steps away from that point, that escape, that reversal, rather than just one. Right? Number three, attempting to return a guy every single time he's taken down. How many of you have high school wrestlers that the guy gets their feet twice and they just let him go? Right? We got to start teaching kids that they need to attempt that return every single time. Right? Watching a guy like Kyle Bate in the semis and Barrett St. John turn it over and over and over again. Beat runs and points. Right? That's the kind of stuff that wrestlers develop and improve because of doing. Bottom, moving first off the list. 2, not stopping until they're moving around. 3, not ending a period on bottom. Whether you're down by 10 points or down by 1, escaping at the end of a period is just another time you're scoring. Right? Win the end of that period. Right? And you can look at things like attitude and effort. Right? Where you talk about it. Right? Where you argue with refs. Do you have a good attitude with your wrestling? Right? So this is one thing we use with athletes to help them maintain confidence through a grueling season. Right? As you guys know, by the time February rolls around, how many have, about everybody on the team has some nagging injury. Right? A lot of your good guys have been cut weight for 3 months. They're tired already. Right? And they've taken a couple tough losses. By getting them to start to look at wins and losses as less important than wrestling well and improving and progressing, you help them protect that confidence that's so difficult for young men to have at any time. Right? You guys have any questions before I can go on? Any questions about confidence, relaxing under pressure, anything that you've been wondering that I could speak of? Yes?
Do you have any techniques to make sure that one match isn't too big to keep them level the whole way?
Yeah, I think
like as you build towards like Atlantic City, even when they get to Atlantic City, it's just another match.
I would do probably 2 big things. 1, I don't reference state tournaments. I don't wrestle national tournaments. I don't wrestle this is the goal of this. Right? It's just another wrestling match.
Yeah.
How many wrestling matches do you have in a season if you count practice matches? Hundreds. It's the same thing. Points are the same, right? Actually, competition a lot of times is more fair because the guys you weight, right? You know you both weigh in. You don't have a 170 pounder going for 152 pounder, right? Number 2, we use visualization a lot, right? It's basically just visualizing yourself doing what you want to do, right? Every single day, your kids should be visualizing themselves wrestling in those tournaments at the end of the year. Because when they get there, it's going to be easier because they've done it before. This brain is what separates us from the beasts of the world. We are able to imagine ourselves doing something or think about ourselves doing something before we do it. And they've actually done studies. If you can think about yourself doing something, it's like gaining a physical replica. Right? I always say I once stayed 1,000 times before I went in person. Right? You do it so much, you think about it so much that when you show up, it's just natural, it's just normal. Right? George St. Pierre, the fighter, talks about in every MMA fight, he's ready for whatever happens. Because he has imagined and thought through every scenario that can come up in a match or in a fight, right? By having guys do that, right? They show up at that tournament and they've done it before, right? You can even have them focus on some specifics, right? First round of the tournament, you just got thrown to your back in the first period. How do you come back and win? So that when that moment happens, which everybody knows, there's going to be some adversity or challenge that pops up in every competition, right? In every wrestling. How do they handle that? Do they recover, or do they let that break them? Having them, give them those specifics, help them think through it before they actually show up to that tournament. Yeah. I think a pre-match routine. I mean, think about it like this. How many of you have some difficult task and you procrastinate on it? Right? But then once you start it, it's actually not so bad, right? A pre-match routine, like I spoke of, having a set thing I do every single time I compete helps get me into a zone where I feel very comfortable.